The restoration of this building completes Berlin's Museum Island. British architect David Chipperfield and his team have resurrected the severely war-damaged building. The costs amounted to more than 200 million euros.
For me, without doubt, this has been the most extraordinary experience and most fantastic project to work on. I will never have such an intense experience again, I think.
Work on the ceiling paintings in the mythological hall is in its final phases. This wing once housed Berlin's Egyptian antiquities collection. Until World War II, the new museum also displayed exhibits from prehistory and the ethnological collection, all in a unique setting.
The new museum is a very special building. In its original design, back in the 19th century, the murals gave context and appropriately evocative surroundings to the exhibits. They put the visitor in the mood for what he was seeing. That's very extraordinary.
The original architect Friedrich August Stüler used his era's cutting-edge industrial architectural materials and technologies. In World War II, bombs destroyed 2/3 of his masterpiece. So Chipperfield faced quite a challenge. He and his team have been carefully restoring and rebuilding the museum since 1997.
These are all new vaults matching the construction technique of the original and built in exactly the same way as the original ones were built. So this represents, the floor was here, very badly damaged, but this is the original floor, repaired and reworked.
The new building has intentionally left some of history's wounds visible. Chipperfield strives for a concept of historical honesty, but he has also been criticized for it. A citizens' initiative in Berlin called for a complete restoration. They wanted to completely eliminate all traces of the war.
This critique about this becoming a war monument or something, it's really stupid. I mean, who will say that doing something to a church in Italy is a memory of the plague? It's not a unique concept in any way. In fact, it's an approach completely supported by restoration techniques. I mean, this is the correct way. It's just emotionally, people don't like to see loss. People like to have everything new again.
Where nothing was left, there was room for something new. This is what Stüler's original stairway looked like. And these are Chipperfield's new stairs. It's a powerful use of the language of form in the 21st century.
This is a project about filling gaps and bridging between, pulling things together. What we find is that as the gaps get bigger, then of course the presence of the bridge, if one can call it, has to become stronger.
The new complements the old, confidently but subtly. In fall 2009, the Egyptian collection will return to the building. Long Germany's most frequently visited construction site, all of Museum Island will be in use again for the first time since 1939.
When the new museum is reopened to the public, the consequences of the Second World War, this chapter will be over for us. All 5 buildings are in use again and can be visited. Museum Island was originally intended to display art and culture from antiquity through the 19th century. And now that can be experienced here again. It's a really great moment.
A building that bears traces of history. David Chipperfield's new museum takes visitors on a trip to the distant and not so distant past.